What's up, guys, and welcome. I am your Bearded Dynamo, and today we are going to be talking about three different things. That's right, guys, three different things, so stay tuned and check it out. And we're back. Welcome back, guys. I am your Bearded Dynamo, and today we've got three things to talk about. First, we're going to be talking about Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD on the Nintendo Switch. I've also got gameplay day one. Can't wait to show it to you. Also, we're going to be talking a little bit about the exclusive Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD Joy-Con themed after the Hyrule Shield, the Hyrulean Shield, the Hylian Shield, as well as the Master Sword. We've also got a small clip, and then we're going to talk about the Switch OLED model. That's right, guys, not a Pro, but the OLED. It's got a lot of features, and I'm really looking forward to it. But let's go ahead and jump in with the Joy-Con. So, I have the Joy-Con already firmly affixed onto my Switch. Now, your sword arm is going to be Master Sword Purple and Gold, which also has the connecting strap, which is a very, very, very light blue. Now, I didn't notice this until I looked at it. However, I will show it to you guys here. The strap. This strap does mimic the binding around the handle of the Master Sword as well. And of course, we do have the Hylian Shield blue. Hylian Shield blue and gold with the Hylian symbol. The same symbol on the Master Sword is also right down here. Now, they don't play different, but personally I think they feel different. They feel softer, feel cleaner. But we're going to go ahead and I'm going to pop up my still, and then we're going to jump into talking a little bit about the OLED before we jump into Day 1 Skyward Sword HD on the Nintendo Switch. Stay tuned. Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed that still. I know it didn't move, didn't do anything fancy. However, it's going to come in the red and blue, just like your standard Switch V1 and V2. However, it is going to have a white option, which is the option I showed you guys. The dock will also be white as well. Now, it does come equipped with 64 gigs of internal storage versus 32 gigs that we've been given so far. It's a huge increase for those who like to play, especially digital games. Now, the screen is expanding to fill in that black area up to 7 inches. Now, this is going from an LCD screen on our standard Switches to an OLED, which I believe is designed by a big screen company. Now, we all know who, but we're not going to be talking too much about names. However, I am looking forward to it, and it does sound like Batbug. That's right, guys. Sounds like Batbug. This will also be a dock that is multi-compatible with your original Switch in case you buy the dock separately from Nintendo. But if you buy the new OLED model Switch, it will come with the new dock, which will have an Ethernet port built in. Now, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I'm really hoping that that Ethernet port means more GPU, more power, and maybe we won't see maybe 4K, but maybe we'll see something a little bit closer to full high def. But without further ado, we're going to be jumping directly into Skyward Sword HD on the Nintendo Switch. Let's do it.
All right, guys, we've got a first look at The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD on the Nintendo Switch. Now, while this does still have motion controls just like before, the motion controls are helped out by the fact that the Joy-Con do connect in a slightly different way. Now, the release date is July 16th, 2021. This video is being recorded July 16th, 2021. This is an action-adventure title. It is one player, and it is published by Nintendo. Now, this does offer TV mode, tabletop mode, and This also offers a handheld mode for those of you who are using Switch Lites. So this does have the option where the right thumbstick will control your sword activity. Now, if you do have the regular Switch or a set of Joy-Con, you can absolutely use those, and you can use them connected to your Switch to essentially use that motion control. Another fun feature we got with Skyward Sword HD is that this game does offer 60 frames per second, up from the original 30 frames per second. And when you're using motion controls, doubling, the frames per second makes it seem like it actually works well. And of course, just like with the original, the Wii Remote or the plus side Joy-Con is used to point, click, and direct, just like the Wii Remote was used for, 10 years ago. Now, it's interesting that, of course, this game is being put out the year of Zelda's 35th year, their anniversary, but it came out during Zelda's 25th anniversary. So, we've got a kidnapped Zelda, embodied as the goddess, her chosen hero, picked to fight by her side by the mystical goddess Blade and its inhabitant Fi. Now, these are all just little things that help bring this character to life. And I gotta tell you guys, that definition change. The original game was done in like 480p, so I can't tell you what this is kicking out when it's docked. But I can tell you that it looks really good. It looks great. And it really does flow well. And I have not seen anything like that in a while, so that's definitely a surprise for me. But it is great. It is fantastic. And this is where a lot of what Breath of the Wild came from. A lot of this stuff came from, this build-up, this game, how this story went. This is the story of The Legend of Zelda, how it began, what causes everything that we see through every other game in this series. I wish I could iterate that and push that and make that way, even more important than it really is, but there's no more important than the beginning. We've got the little blurb here. It says the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword game soars onto Nintendo Switch. Take to the skies, draw your sword, and experience the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda series. Join Link in his high-flying quest to save Zelda, a childhood friend who must confront her destiny. Soar between floating islands and descend to the treacherous surface world in this updated HD version of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword game. But that's just blurbs. Like, it works. It really does. It is an amazing game, and I really 100% and then some think that if you like Zelda, if you loved playing like Twilight Princess, Breath of the Wild, these games, this is one of those games that I think people really enjoy, and I think if they gave it a chance, that there's a lot of enjoyment that can be had. And coming soon, they are releasing the Zelda and Loftwing amiibo figurine, which is probably going to be hard to find. I know that the Joy-Con were supposed to be hard to find, but after getting my hands on some of those, who knows, right? But anyway, I'm going to let you guys enjoy the rest of this, and I will see you guys shortly.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed everything we've done today. I have had an immense amount of fun. 10 years waiting for an HD remake of Skyward Sword. Still got a couple months waiting on that new Switch OLED. So I'm very excited. Hopefully I can get my hands on one so that I can show you guys, so that I can have you guys see it. But as always, like, subscribe, comment down below. If it's not a video for you, recommend it to somebody else, and maybe they can take a look, and hopefully they enjoy. But if you want to stay in with what the Bearded Dynamo does, hit that bell notification icon, and you'll be notified anytime we post a new video. I'm also feeling like, on top of my Let's Play with Godfall on the PS5, I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to start a Let's Play with Skyward Sword HD on the Nintendo Switch. But that will be coming soon. But I am your Bearded Dynamo, guys. Same beard time, same beard channel, with the content you crave. Have a good one.